Most of us remember the historic moment in 1969 when Neil Armstrong took that one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. But was it truly a leap or an elaborate hoax? For decades, a vocal minority has claimed the moon landing was staged by NASA, a conspiracy designed to win the space race against the Soviet Union. The Cold War backdrop provided a fertile ground for rumors and skepticism. To understand the moon landing hoax theory, we need to rewind and see why such a stunt would be plausible to some. "We choose to go to the moon," JFK proclaimed, pinning the honor and pride of a nation on that monumental task. The Saturn V rocket, a behemoth of engineering, was our vessel for this ambitious journey. But the effort it required was colossal, pushing scientific and technological limits. Massive teams of scientists and researchers put their lives' work into this mission. Yet conspiracy theorists argue these missions were exaggerated, or worse, outright faked. Critics of the moon landing often cite supposed anomalies in the footage and photos. Let's explore these errors and investigate whether they hold any ground. Why does the American flag appear to flutter without wind on the lunar surface? Skeptics argue that this could only happen in a studio with controlled air. The flag was designed with a horizontal rod to keep it extended. Engineers anticipated the lack of wind and ensured it would remain visible. Another frequent point of contention, the missing stars in the photographs. Would the photos not capture the vast, starry space above the moon's surface? The high exposure settings used to capture the brightly lit surface of the moon washed out the comparatively dim stars. It's a simple matter of photographic techniques. Footprints in the lunar dust are another controversy. The perfectly preserved prints led some to question the soil's composition and whether it was truly extraterrestrial. Lunar regolith, fine and made of sharp, angular particles, can hold shapes surprisingly well. Tests with simulated moon dust confirm this phenomenon. Many believe the moon landing footage was produced on sound stages by Hollywood filmmakers, their imaginations and techniques pivotal to this grand deception. But how would such a large-scale hoax have been coordinated? It would have required the silence of thousands of NASA employees and contractors. Astronauts and engineers alike have consistently dismissed conspiracy theories, emphasizing the authenticity and effort behind the moon missions. The Apollo program was the culmination of years of progressive missions, each pushing the boundaries of space travel and human endurance. The technology may seem rudimentary by today's standards, but it was state-of-the-art in the 1960s. The Apollo guidance computer was a marvel of its time. The amount of rigorous preparation, including test flights and simulations, underlines the sheer dedication to making the moon landing a reality. The Soviet Union closely monitored the Apollo missions. Would they, our Cold War adversary, not have exposed any falsehoods for propaganda purposes if they had the chance? In fact, Soviet scientists and cosmonauts congratulated the Americans. They validated the mission's success, affirming it was a genuine feat. Recent lunar missions and satellite images have captured remnants of Apollo missions, like the lunar rovers and descent modules, providing substantial evidence. Moon rocks brought back by the astronauts offer further evidence. These samples have undergone rigorous scientific scrutiny, revealing characteristics unique to the lunar environment. The moon landing was an unparalleled scientific journey. Precise calculations were needed to ensure a safe landing and return, a testament to human ingenuity. The moment Armstrong, Aldrin, and Collins returned safely, the world celebrated. It was a chapter in human history that transcended borders and united humanity. The Apollo astronauts became global icons, their stories inspiring generations. Yet the shadow of doubt cast by conspiracies continues to spark debate. Modern technology allows us to reevaluate and validate past missions. Advanced simulations and models only reinforce the truth behind Apollo 11's triumph. Educational institutions continue to teach the moon landing as a pinnacle of human achievements, inspiring young minds to look up to the stars. From Apollo to the ISS and beyond, space exploration continues to push the boundaries of human potential, honoring the legacy of those daring first steps. So, was the moon landing a hoax or humanity's greatest achievement? The evidence speaks volumes, yet skepticism reminds us of our ceaseless yearning for truth. The moon remains a symbol of our dreams and aspirations, a testament to our enduring quest for the unknown.